in the world.
Welcome, friends. My name's Aaron Ciotti. Everybody calls me Ciotti. You can call me whatever you want. It's Workbench Wednesday with special guest Mike from Gemfan. Oh man, that is not throwing enough light on you. Let's try that. That's a little bit better. Mike Duran is here, the one and only Ultron. Thanks for joining me, dude.
Thank you very much for having me.
How much are you gonna tell the people?
How much are they willing to pay?
He was at Castle Crash hanging out with the homies, and then he's going to I.O. Next week. and we're hanging out this week and having a blast.
It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, it was really good.
Say some things, Mike. In the chat, Espander was first. Frankie BFPV was next. Danzilla the Terrible. Ram Donko. Frank Nicholas Mustang Pilot. How are you, man? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Ram Donko again. Imp FPV. Northern Tier FPV. Gemfan Hobbies in the chat. Wow, look at that. How does that work?
I don't know.
Spander with a 5-pound super chat. He says, let's go. Thank you very much, brother. Scott FPV, Ram Donko, Tiago Ramos is in the house. Tiago, how you been? Been missing you, brother. Chat. Tell Tiago to come by more often. We love him. June Loco, Paul McDonough. I think I got everybody. If you want the gangliest of ganglies and the mikiest of mics to read your name in chat, you got to type things. Type CiottiFPV if you want it to show up in orange. Otherwise, you're just going to be talking amongst yourselves. If you do this right here, I will know that you're talking to me today, talking to us. Well, I guess you can, well, no, yeah, it won't show up in orange if you tag Gemfan Hobby. But, you know.
Yeah, I'm reading. I'm watching the stream.
Nice. Perfect. Yeah, you can tag Gemfan Hobby if you want to talk to Mike. And he'll talk to you with his mouth rather than with his fingers. That's what she said. Danzilla the Terrible tagged me and said, happy hump day to the collective and CiottiFPV. Imp FPV says, keep rocking CiottiFPV. And what, oh, here we go. And what does the guest have to say about removing extremely stuck T-mount propellers? Sounds like a job for the prop locket.
Yep.
Which is, you made that, right?
Yeah.
That was like pretty much all you.
Yep.
Pyrodrone is selling it. Is everybody selling it now?
Yep.
Okay. Pyrodrone, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, let's take a quick look. I bet you if you just search for it, PROPLOCKET, there it is, on Newbie Drone as well. Yeah, this is an excellent way of removing stuck T-mount propellers. Technically, it's meant for, oh god, it's meant for 1mm shaft, motor shafts, but it'll absolutely work on 1.5mm and even 2mm. I've used it on both, and it's totally fine. Basically, these screws, you screw these into the top of the propeller on the regular left and right T-mount holes, and then this funny contraption comes apart, and then this little shaft on the bottom here like secures against the motor shaft. And then you just kind of screw the top part of that together and it pulls the prop up while holding the motor shaft down. So you don't have any of these issues with slipping motor shafts on the bells. It's a really cool, really cool little product to solve a very specific problem, but a problem nonetheless. Ramdako says, I blame the parents. God only knows what that's in reference to. Thanks again, Espander, for the super chat. Scott FPV says, what's up, CiottiFPV and FPV family? I think I missed Scott FPV. Did that turn off?
No.
Okay. Where are we at here? Rocky B FPV says, hey, everyone in CiottiFPV. Hope everyone is having a great day. June Loco says, where the hell is our new Mac? We want 1080p. You do not want to see me in 1080p. It's right here. It'll get set up soon. Worst case, it will. Worst case, it will be set up when I move into Maggie and my new house at the end of June, July. So yeah, if guaranteed it'll happen by then. I saw something. What did I see? Ram Jam says, hi, Ciottie, congratulations on your new house. Yeah, Maggie signed all the paperwork today. It is officially official. We've got a beautiful house that, yeah, me, her, and the kids are going to be in. They're going to be in it in the end of June, and then my lease here is up at the end of July. I actually just signed the paperwork today telling them, F you, I'm not spending $350 more a month. That's how much the rent went up from last year to this year in this place. So that was nice. There he is. Maggie's in the chat. What's up, girl? How are you? Michael Blade says, hey, what's good? Kevin Sumner says, "What's up, collective? Does this naming scheme make you the board queen?" What naming scheme is that? Oh shit! Gemfan Hobby's cutting up in the chat. Akash Jana says, "Did you watch Top Gun Maverick?" I did not. The kids, Maggie and I, went to see a movie the other day, and I fought hard for Top Gun Maverick, and I got shot down by not only Sage but Azalea and Maggie as well. Felix, rather. So we saw an animated movie instead. What was it called? It was actually really good. The Bad Guys. We saw The Bad Guys instead, and it was fun. No One FPV says, "Evening." RC Ritter says, "Nice new pad, mate. Can't wait to see you ripping around that yard." Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, the house is very tiny whoopable, and I think that the outside might be pretty flyable, too. A lot of trees. We are going to have an arborist come out, and I'm hoping to, like, you know, kind of pull the arborist aside and be like, "Yo, here's the deal, bro. I fly drones. I need some dive holes up in them trees. Go!" So we'll see. Either that or I'll just get one of those big fucking thingies on a stick. The big, you know, wood choppers on a stick.
The big what? The big what?
The big poles. Cali FPV says, "Mike's making the most of this trip." He is indeed. He's hitting all the fun stuff. Kevin Sumner says, "Isn't Collector from Star Wars Next Generation?" It is. It very much is. And then Ramdago says, "Micro prop mover required. Booze, it's late here." Blackbeard FPV says, "Are you guys ripping Atlanta tomorrow?" We are. Yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays are my days off. So tomorrow we're going to go out and fly. Maybe that spot. The problem is it's a weekday. So more than likely that spot is not going to be flyable tomorrow. So we're going to hit, like, Stables is usually flyable during the week, and then maybe Alpharetta High School has a cool little spot. And I don't know what else. We'll see. But yeah, there is some flying going down tomorrow. Cali FPV, the $2 super chat. Thank you, brother. He says, "When are you coming to California, Mike?"
Whenever you invite me, actually. I was in California. I was in Los Angeles for one day. Then I had to, like, come really fast to Atlanta. But I am planning to go perhaps next month. So get ready.
There you go.
It's going to be crazy.
There you go, Callie. Wam FPV says, "Met Mike and Bot at Castle Crash on Sunday. Wish you'd been there too. You'll have to make it next year." Yeah, I'm going to go for sure next year. It was just all the stuff with the house and timing and just busy. And yeah, real life takes precedence right now. Next year, in theory, things will be way less complicated, and that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to that. We are caught up on chat. Today is Workbench Wednesday, not Whoop Wednesday. Also, this is my full-time job. If you like this content and you want to see more, head on over to CiottiFPV.com and just click every single button that you can. That's all you got to do. Patreon helps out the most. Etsy has some fun stickers and hardware for your builds. Teespring store for some shirts and hats and whatnot. Evan Turner shirt today from FPV Crate. Fiverr page to work one-on-one with me, and a whole bunch of affiliate links. Next time you're buying FPV stuff or anything on Amazon, hit my affiliate link before you check out, and I'll get free money. What do you think of that? So yeah, Mike is gonna be kind of hanging here, and then, like, manning the chat and talking to you guys on the chat, and then I'm gonna be here working on some Tiny Whoop shit, and that's gonna be tonight's live stream. This is also a Q&A stream, so ask any questions that you've got. This is your chance to ask all kinds of Gemfan specific questions. I should probably not mention the prop, right?
What?
Too early to talk about that?
No, we can announce who's gonna start.
Okay.
The process has been like, we are gonna go. So
there's gonna be a CiottiFPV prop, yo. Chat, what should it be? Should it be a 3-inch 33 pitch, and it'll be a 333, like, you know, halfway to hell, or 3.5 inch? There is, so 3.5 inch would maybe like a 35-35, because there's a big hole in both of there's not a good durable 30 to 40 pitch T-mount 3-inch prop. There's also not a good 30. So the most pitchy 3.5-inch prop is 25 pitch. So it would be really nice to have like a 30 or 35 pitch 3.5-inch prop as well. The 3-inch prop is going to be more popular, I think, maybe, but less hype trainy. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we need both of them at some point. But yeah, which one should come first, the 3-inch or the 3.5-inch? I'm leaning towards the 3-inch, to be honest. But if the entire chat says they'd rather have the 3.5-inch pitchy prop, you know. But that's the deal. Basically, what I'm hoping for is the Gemfan 3016, right? The tri-blade toothpick prop that is just the end-all, be-all toothpick prop. If you're going to run a tri-blade, blown up, just bigger, stronger, a little bit heavier, and more pitchy. That's got the like current generation 5143 blade profile that we all know and love. I don't have any floating around, but or within arm's reach rather. So yeah, I think that's kind of the best bet for what we want. And yeah, the 3016s fly amazing, super efficient, great thrust. They're just a little too lightweight, not quite enough pitch, and not quite durable enough for 250, 260, 270 gram rigs like the Ripsqueaks that we know and love. This guy's fucking hair. Tiago says, so 2 new props. Eventually. Jesse Garcia says 3.5-inch pitchy prop. CiottiFPV says, are the F4s or F3s better for an 800 gram 5-inch freestyle quad? I would actually steer you towards something bigger than that. 800 grams is an awful lot. The Freestyle 3 and Freestyle 4, in my opinion at least, those are more for like 600, 650, 700 grams. North of 700, I would want to go to a 5143 or
52
or the
6,
yeah, the 52, the kebab Bob Brugge inspired props. Actually, that's where I would go. I would go to the 5.2-inch prop because at 800 grams, you're going to sacrifice like float, basically. The size of the propeller is the size of your parachute is the way to think about it. So at 800 grams, you would really benefit from a 5.2-inch prop. Hell, if you can get 5.5-inch arms, that might be a good rig for the 5.5-inch props, which I just took off the Cineglide. But I doubt that a normal 5-inch rig is going to swing 5.5-inch arms. So yeah, I bet you the 5.2s would be your best bet. 52 what? 36? 52 36. That's what I would do. Either that or the 5143. The 5143 is going to be a little bit more durable. The 5236 is going to have better flight characteristics because it's just a little bit bigger. Riot9 says 3.5-inch purple would do better, as in visibility for the product being a less crowded market. Yeah, I feel like there's market for both, and there's a lot of 3.5. There's not a lot of 3.5-inch frames coming out, but there are 3.5-inch frames coming out. The thing is, though, that the 3-inch props will work on the 3.5-inch frame, on 3.5-inch frames. 3.5-inch props typically won't work on 3-inch frames, and most of the frames, most of like the sub 250 frames are kind of 3-inch specific frames. So. What is interesting, though, is that the Ripsqueaks with the right TPU will clear 3.5-inch props. So maybe that's a better bet. Tiago says I would suggest the more popular so they sell a lot and continue to make different sizes. Yeah, what's interesting is that I think either one of them will kind of, there's not a durable 35-ish pitch 3-inch prop, and there just isn't a high pitch 3.5-inch prop at all. So yeah, it's an interesting kind of interesting conversation. Chat, talk to Mike. I'm gonna start working on quads. let me do something here. I can take this crop and change the right side to that, and then the left side to that. And I think if Mike slides forward, you guys will have him in the corner. And then and then I'll be over here. That's how it works. That's how it works.
Okay.
Let me turn these up
Little bit
just a little tiny bit.
Here. Okay, so
And cool.
okay, here.
I'm gonna start doing tiny whoop things.
Okay, let's start by there's someone. Akash Hannah said, Gemfan props better or the ethics? So like it's up to you. It's completely up to the kind of flight that you do and your personal preference. The kind of like it's like a car. It's up to you. What you can get is what you fly, the style, what adapts to your flight style. No, not what's better than something else, because some pilots do some amazing stuff with Gemfan props. Some amazing pilots do some amazing stuff with ethics props. So it's completely up to the user. So there is not something better or worse. It's just different. Something that fits you best.
There's a lot of crossover too. Like you can find lightweight 4.9 inch props in either. You can find, well, maybe not. I guess I don't think the J series. Yeah, okay, so they don't have 4.9s.
But those are not ethics.
So I guess right. So you'll get a little bit of a better selection with Gemfan, but with ethics, they're more mustachy. So if you're into that kind of thing, that's all you.
Also, cost is they're more cost effective than our side. I think.
Are they?
Yeah, because ours go for $3 a set, and the ethics go for $3.5 a set.
Right.
But again,
that's that mustache markup, bro. Got it. You're paying 50 cents a set of props for them to support the mustache.
Yeah, it's completely up to the pilot. Like, it's not bad, but it's up to them. Yo.
Both great props. That is for sure. What's up, Aircon?
Aircon.
Hair contest, right? Taco says.
Okay, let's go. I look like Don King. I am the Don King of props.
There it is. What are we doing with these? What are these tiny whoops? I've completely lost track of what is happening in tiny whoop land. I think I might direct. Oh, hey, friends! Huge restock of motors over on tinywhoop.com. 0802s, 0702s, 0603s in a shitload of different KVs. 19,000, 22,000, 25,000, 28,000, 30,000. How about that? And they're good motors. And they have Happy Model EX. There's Tiny Whoop branded Happy Model EX 0802s in all those different KVs. And what's interesting is Jesse specifically calls out on the website that they're a little bit more fragile than the other motors, which I thought was kind of interesting. You guys have figured that out on your own in the chat. Cool. Brandon's Baked Beans is late, but great.
I'm waiting for Bob Noxious. I need to hear the Bob Noxious like live.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God, beans. Yes, sir. We got some beans.
More prop questions, friends. Come on. This is a rare treat.
Yeah.
Is there anything coming up that you want to talk about, Mike?
Okay, so for now, amazing stuff. I'm moving to America, and I'm gonna be visiting. Like, I'm going to go to most major events, and some small events too. We're gonna be we're gonna be traveling all around the country. We're gonna do some amazing stuff. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. This actually has been one of the best trips in my life. It's been crazy good.
Castle Crash seemed super fun.
What? Oh, Castle Crash was amazing.
Yeah, that's dope.
Castle Crash was messy. A messy blessing, let's say. It was awesome, but it was kind of messy too. So at the beginning, like, people didn't know what to do, but it was because it was the first video from Casey, the organizer. But he pulled it off with friends from other pilots that took the lead on trying to help him.
Nice.
And organize some activities and stuff. It was really, really freaking awesome. It was really, really freaking awesome.
Seemed like a really good. Some of the coverage of the event was pretty dope too. Some of the shit that was popping up on Instagram was really cool.
Yeah, there were some. Even we're gonna start doing some prop, Gemfan prop Olympics in the events. We're gonna we started with prop changing, and we're just gonna go crazy with those kind of activities on the upcoming events. I'm gonna go to IO. I'm gonna be on IO at IO in half a week, 1 week. 1 week.
Shit.
1 week. 1 week. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. So if you're going, let me know and I can give you some props.
CMYK, what's up? CMYK, what Gemfan related questions you got? Mike is in the building.
Mike, Gemfan, anything upcoming new for Cinewoop props? Yes, actually, for Cinewoop props and big Cinewoop props. We're going for. I am testing some prototypes on 4 and 5 inch 5-bladed props. So beefy, very, very big boys. Actually,
do you have that 8-inch prop?
Huh?
You have that 8-inch prop handy?
What is that?
The expensive prop.
Oh, no, I can't take it. No, not that one.
Mike's got secrets that only I'm allowed to see.
Yeah. Only Ciotti gets to see those props for now. I already shot a video using those prototypes, like a 5-bladed,
Nice.
5-bladed 5-inch props on a freestyle rig.
Nice.
Trying to freestyle with that. And I would like to know, like, people in the chat that see with super chats, what do you think would happen if you put 5-bladed 5-inch props on a freestyle rig? Next, Mike Gemfan, what do you guys look for in a sponsored pilot? First, the radius of the nipple is the first thing.
Who asked that?
CiottiFPV.
Okay.
So now, I made a video on my YouTube channel, my personal YouTube channel, Mike Duran FPV. There are 2 videos. One video explains the things we look as a company in Gemfan. I cannot talk about other companies because they might have different standards, but I'm talking about like Gemfan and the things I look for different pilots to sponsor them. Also, I made another video saying what not to do. But like, to not leave you hanging there, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna tell you. Well, first, always think of what can you give back to the company before asking for props or for anything from the company. What value can you give to the company? What kind of help can you provide? If you truly believe in the the company that is sponsoring you, that you want to apply for a sponsorship, and this kind of stuff is really like a two-way deal. So always think what and how can I help the company so the company can help me too. I don't know, we both can benefit. Do not come empty-handed. It's like going to a job interview and tell them, okay, But your resume, and you're like, don't come up empty. Don't come up empty-handed. Come with an organized file, like a photo or banner of your life in FPV, the things that you have done. What do you fly the most? How long? Like a little bit about yourself, your social media handles. Social media is not the most important. It is not. So let's leave that there. So if you want more answers, more answers to, and even questions that you didn't even knew you had, go to the YouTube channel. It's Mike Duran FPV. There is a video about these two things and much more information.
Hey moderators, who's gonna drop a link?
Thank you. The last thing, it would be go to myonhigh.com, and myonhigh has a folder. She made a document with some templates of the things that she used to reach out to companies, and it's so professional that even I used it personally. Like, nice. Guys, use it. Go. It's like $5. I mean, it's extremely cheap for all the things that you're gonna get from that. So go and get it. It's myonhigh.com, and it's a social media packaging branding deals. So get that, and that's it. That's it.
There you go. Jesus, that's the best answer to that question I think I've ever heard. Bring something to the table, friends.
Yeah.
That's the cliff notes, in my opinion.
Yeah, keep in mind that also don't text the representatives until you bore them, because then we're just gonna block you, and that's it, and then your chances are completely lost. Also, send an email. Like, I have like 200 messages a day on Gemfan's account. Well, but I get only a few emails on my email, so the information is there, guys. Come on.
There you go.
Ready?
CMYK, that's a great question. CMYK says, what's the most durable prop color? Clear?
Okay, we also made a video on the YouTube channel about that with the Gemfan YouTube channel. We made a video with the CEO of Gemfan, and keep this in mind. Props are like water, right? Props are made of plastic, but let's take, in this case, translucent plastic. It's always translucent at the beginning. And let's say it's like water. The more, if you add a little bit of color dye, it's not gonna be 100% water. So the the structure, the structure from the material is gonna be a little bit compromised. The more food coloring you add to water, the less water it is.
There it is.
So in this case, in theory, the most durable prop is always the clear one. However, there are many different things that also come into play, like how they attach to the prop, the blade and the hub, how much material is there. So like in this case, we don't make 6 blades or 8 blade propellers for tinywhoops for a reason, because the amount of surface of plastic that connects the hub to the blade is not enough to withstand any kind of really hard pressure, a really hard pressure. So the moment you touch them, they explode, and you never want that. So,
and that goes for a lot of thrust or slamming into stuff, right? If you guys are thinking, oh, well, I never crashed my tinywhoop, it doesn't matter. Like, you're trying to pick up 600, 700 grams, that's going to stress the T-mount propeller hull.
And it's going to do this on the blade. The blades are going to do this, so the stress on the hub is going to be so much that they might just explode. And that's the thing. So we are true believers on 5 blades to give the most amount of torque and thrust possible without compromising durability.
So, and I've tested them all. I found that the Gemfan 5 blades made pretty much the exact amount of thrust as the HQ8s, and they were the same volume. And the Gemfan prop having the thicker marriage between the blade and the hub is always going to be a little bit stronger, and that's one of the big reasons that I went with the Gemfan 5 blades for all my rigs, and they're also going to be what's on the they're also what's going to be on Joshua's Cinewhoop page on FPV Know-It-All coming up too.
Yep. Quad mover uses 5-blade props all the time. Yes. However, quad mover makes tests not to push the boundaries of thrust. He makes boundaries of some unique builds, which is completely different.
Right.
Like he doesn't push really hard on his 5 blades or whatever, how many blades he uses. So,
yeah. I'm right here, Super Lux. I'm here.
Super Lux, what's up, brother? Okay. Hey, it's Mike. How you doing? CMYKFPV. Sorry, brother. Okay, Gemfan Hobby, says Ryan Ramjam. I've always loved the Gemfan Flash series props with their aggressive pitch and high durability. Will Gemfan again produce a high pitch prop like the 5.1, 5.2, and 5.5, 5.2? Yes and no, because we still produce those, but the market is like slowly going to a more, let's say, not so aggressive but mud flowy kind of style.
Yeah, 52 is an awful. That's a lot of pitch. 52 pitch is like that. So I have trouble getting. Hold on, I think let me change this crop here. It's kind of weird with just one of us. Let's do this. Bring that to 0, and then I can pull this over. All right. Let's leave it like this. I have trouble with those, the 2507, the Brother Hobby 2507 motors, big ass motor. They are just barely enough stator for the 5152s. That's crazy. Like what happens at that point is you run into you've got a rig that's really heavy because you're trucking around those big ass motors and a big ass battery, and then the problem really comes in where you lose a lot of float. So the 51, like I don't think it would make any sense to go beyond that 5152. But once you get up that big, it makes a lot of sense to go to a 5.5. Gemfan just put up just came out with the 5536. That 5536 is going to perform an awful lot better in a lot of cases if you've got arms that are long enough for it than the 5152s. So like, yeah, I mean, I feel like those 5152s are like, and it's a really aerodynamic prop blade. So like, I don't think there's much to be improved there. And yeah, if you like, so I use the 5152s for just raw, hardcore, full speed, like top speed runs. And it's like, I think they're kind of perfect for that. I don't necessarily think that they need to be redesigned. I don't think there's much to give. Like it's just such a specific, like kind of targeted prop for that. Yeah. Now I'm super happy with them. I dig them a lot.
Paul McDonald says lots of prop wash on a super chat, $2 super chat. Thank you very much for.
What are you referring to, Paul?
No, I said, what do they think? I asked people to answer on super chats. What would it happen if they use 5-bladed 5-inch props on a freestyle rig? And yes, you are completely right. I haven't posted the video, but yes. First, I got a lot of torque. Like I was just like 20% throttle, and it was like so fast. Very quiet compared to 3-inch, to 3-bladed, but it was extreme. Like it had like an amount of prop wash that I've never even considered possible. So it was really effed up.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
On that, by the way. Paul McDonald. Paul McDonald's been paying attention to the assignment around here. The reason for anybody not or it's anybody that's new or whatever, the reason why there's going to be more prop wash on a 5-bladed 5-inch than a 3-bladed 5-inch primarily is the weight. A 5-bladed propeller is always going to be quite a bit heavier, right? Almost twice as heavy as a tri-blade. And with that weight, so we spend a lot of time with filters and all the software shit and the control link and to try to get a little bit of latency back. But the one thing that makes a bigger difference in latency than everything else combined is the weight of the propeller, and more broadly the weight of the rotating assembly, right? So we're talking the motor bell, the propeller, the prop nut, or the M2 prop screws. When going up to a 5-blade, you're going to bring your response. So with that extra weight, the response time slows down, and the response time is really important, right? So you put your rig into dirty air, it starts to do something uncommanded because the air is swirling and doing all kinds of shit. The PID loop notices that, and it starts to fight against it, but it has to take that motor on the side that's dropping the most, and it's got to spin that up. And then it might even have to slow it down, right? Because prop wash happens back and forth. So the motors are spinning up and slowing down, spinning up and slowing down, spinning up and slowing down. So the heavier the rotating assembly, the slower that's going to happen, and that really affects prop wash. Really insightful call on that one, Paul.
I feel like clear props tend to be more brittle. Clear props tend to be on the brittle side and break more easily, while colored props tend to bend instead of break. Actually, but that would be counterintuitive because it's less material, less of the original material.
Yeah, that should be placebo. That's interesting though that you've noticed that. I've never heard that before. I've only ever heard that clear props are more durable, and I never believed it because I never really thought through it. But as soon as it was explained, it was like, yeah, of course, right. Plastic is clear. If plastic is not clear, things have been added to it. It's also hard. The whole props bending versus shattering thing, man, that has an awful lot to do with the temperature that it is out. So that's a pretty tough thing to quantify.
Also keep in mind that the environmental properties of the environment are going to affect the props substantially. Some props can, when they get cold, they shrink. No, I'm kidding. They break easy.
That didn't take long. Now you guys know what it's been like around here for the past couple days. Between the two of us, it's nonstop.
Nonstop dick jokes, and that's what you said.
Dick and fart jokes. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god! So yeah, when it's extremely hot, the prop is gonna be start to get soft, and it's gonna lose the pitch, and it's gonna be less efficient. When it gets really cold, the plastic hardens and it gets brittle. Yeah.
And then the explosions happen.
Yeah, that's why carbon fiber props are ideal for those scenarios, because carbon fiber is not affected by weather conditions at all. They keep the blade always the same. So, but there are no carbon fiber 5-inch props yet.
I've heard they cost a fortune.
I tested once, actually, maybe 1 year ago. We made some prototypes of 5-inch 3-blade Freestyle carbon fiber prop.
Nice.
But it was counterproductive because they will be so expensive. And also the dynamic balance of the prop with carbon is very difficult to get. Get right. It is, because it's a very strong material once the resin hardens. So it's
interesting.
A nightmare to balance.
How do you guys well, I guess it just happens in the mold, right? Can you talk a little bit about the balancing process during R&D when you're making a new prop, and or just I know you've mentioned to me that you have a you have a machine that tests the balance.
Yeah, actually, I shot a video also before leaving China because now I'm here in. Now I'm here
America.
in America with you. But before I shot a video of the whole process that I'm gonna be editing soon.
Nice.
But basically, how we balance the props and how the process is, we use a special machine that rotates the prop with some some special sensors.
Is it like a tire bouncer? Like a tire bouncing machine almost?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Similar. So it bounces, but it has some sensors and some degrees. So it's gonna tell us which degree is it like fluctuating to, like towards.
Okay.
Which means that prop is having like even if it has like 0.2 on manufacturing
Tolerances?
like tolerances,
Yeah.
it's gonna be unbalanced. So we have two options: either balance it by hand, which is gonna be completely like counterproductive
Yeah.
due to the amount of props that we make, or make them keep producing until we get a mold and a production line that is completely consistent on balance.
Right.
So that's what we do. We keep making new molds, new plastic injection options until we get the perfect balance.
How much? What's the R&D cycle like? Like when you guys decide on a new prop?
Yeah.
How long does it take between like?
All
right, so like my prop, for example, right?
Right.
Like if we went hard on it tonight and said like,
nice.
and said like, all right, we're gonna get it, and worked out all the specs, and you sent all those specs to Big Mike.
Yeah.
What's like an R&D cycle look like?
Okay, first we have to take into consideration what you want, what you need, and the things that would be possible within the manufacturing life.
Right.
So in this case, we're gonna make an analysis on that and tell you, okay, you want your rig, the perfect rig is gonna be this rig. So we need to give a propeller that gives efficiency on this and this and these aspects. Keep in mind, not props cannot be like giving the same perfect stats on everything. It's impossible. So we need to focus on a few, and then we're gonna give those ideas to Big Mike.
Right.
Big Mike is gonna give some. He's gonna ask some questions. He's gonna give some of his opinions. Then we're gonna find a common ground, let's say, to what you need and what is possible, and what also we how it's gonna be most efficient. Sometimes people think, oh, let's make. Why don't you make one of each prop? It's going to be extremely expensive. Making a mold is very expensive, and prototyping and iterations, it's a very expensive process. So then he's going to design. When we settle on a pitch, on a size, on everything, we're going to design. He's going to design it, make a prototype, not in injection molding, but in a specific material.
Right.
Very similar. Like
Wait, resin print them?
Kind of.
Okay.
Then we're gonna send you those props.
Nice.
Then you're gonna test the shit out of them, and then give us the feedback. You tell us, hey, they're breaking, or that's happening, or we need more pitch definitely, or blah 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 blah. Then we create another iteration. Then create a third iteration. We limit usually to 3 iterations, so to get the most we can.
Sure.
For cost effectiveness and time and manufacturing
Right.
time. But that's it.
Nice.
Then we make the final mold, plastic injection. We set up the colors that are gonna be, of course, red and purple.
Right.
And then we
Who's psyched up for red and purple 3-inch or 3.5-inch props? Who that doesn't even care about the pitch or performance?
Well, that happens.
Yeah, right.
That happens, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, I tried the 5 blades on my rib squeak, and it was so quiet and just look wild.
It's the ultra hype train meme machine. Those 5 blades on freestyle rigs.
Yeah. Tightening your nuts down hard also makes them more brittle. Okay, wait, let me try.
That is true.
Are they breaking now?
That is a true statement right there.
Yes and no, actually. Over tightening is gonna cause issues on the prop, but it's not like they're gonna explode from over tightening the hub.
Yeah, typically it's not just gonna blow up when you hammer the throttle.
Something else.
Yeah.
Needs to happen.
It's a thing you don't want to do, but if you're doing it, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, and but I'm gonna make a video actually teaching how to change props, because some people might think it's very easy, but there is a certain science about it. And after I'm gonna show you how, like, what is the right amount of pressure.
Nice.
And how you can use any tool to just have the right pressure.
That's cool.
Super Deluxe with a 20.
Damn!
Doom!
Super, thank you, brother. He says mad props.
Mad props.
Indeed.
So, like he said, mad props. That means that those 20 are for me or for you?
Oh, God. Be able to find out.
How is it going, Ciotti? Master Roshi, FPV. What's up, brother? ¿Cómo estás, parcero? Saludos.
What language is that? How many languages do you know?
I speak Spanish, English, Chinese, and a little bit of French.
Wild.
No, I don't speak wild, but...
Oh, shit.
Oh, nah. Beansy dropping the science. Yeah. What should I expect from my props in high humidity like Florida versus low humidity in Arizona? Absolutely nothing. Humidity doesn't affect props. Humidity doesn't affect. Heat affects.
Heat and anger.
Yeah. And poor throttle management. Like, why do I have prop wash when I'm just going side to side and just stopping like... Well, because it's just throttle management, man. Stupid ocean. Says Super Deluxe. There were a few 3-inch blade carbon fiber props floating around. I remember seeing them like 2-3 years ago.
Oh, shit, okay.
I mean,
carbon fiber props are scary, too. Good lord, that's a good way to lose a finger.
Yeah.
Be careful if you guys are playing with carbon fiber props. They will get you.
Yeah. Carbon props on Mavic somehow absolutely kills the range. Wonder if it would do the same on FPV quads. Actually, we're having some issues with that, too. Because
really,
yes, because so many people on the Cinelifter world were complaining that the carbon was cutting the signal and dropping frames.
Oh. I was thinking range like battery runtime. I was like, what the hell?
No. Actually, they should be more effective. They should be more effective because they don't bend, so the pitch and the airflow profile keeps like as effective as possible.
Yeah.
Now, if it's on range, yes, it's true, because keep in mind carbon fiber is conductive.
Yeah.
And the bell brings electricity from the motors. So it's electricity conducted and
That's
spinning.
Wild.
And it's gonna, according to the antenna mounting, it's gonna be better or worse. Like it's gonna be okay, or some people never experience any issue. Some others, right out of the gate, they experience the problem. So
yeah, that makes sense, because like on long range rigs we see like the front Immortal T mount, right, horizontal on the front, and then if you've got carbon propellers that are like right next to that, so you've got your Immortal T down here, and then you've got carbon fiber propellers swinging above the tips of that, like that ain't good.
No, and also the main issue, so like the crossfire signal doesn't affect, so then doesn't get affected so as much as the signal on the DJI.
Oh, interesting.
Signal of DJI is gonna get really bad, but not really bad, but you're gonna get affected in some scenarios. So in this case, I am what? We are making glass fiber nylon props.
Oh, does that help?
Yeah, because glass fiber is non-conductive.
Oh, right. Interesting.
Yeah. What next? Okay. Mold weave equals like a web in the prop, carbon fiber or not, COD. Any guessed?
Ramdoggo says mold a weave equals like a web in the prop dash carbon fiber or not.
I don't get that.
Ramdoggo, tag us again and ask that question in a different way. I can't figure out what the question is either.
Yeah. So you keep using the same mold until the sample is out of tolerance. Exactly, like the mold keeps being is being used, and we test every 100 props. Like every 100 prop produced, we take one and we test. Nice. If at some point that prop gets out of tolerance, we redo that whole batch.
Oh, interesting.
That's why we choose 100 sets, 100 props made. So that way we guarantee quality.
Yep.
On tolerances and balance. But why do Gemfan props have that hook at the end of the blades? That Sputnik, that was something that the pilots asked for, and that was something I was telling you, right?
Yeah, we were just talking about that last night.
It's completely useless. Like the amount of benefits that it brings is almost not none, like nothing, close to nothing.
So here's how you find out the physics behind that. So like if you Google search airliner wing tip.
Okay, while you do that, I'm gonna bring
up sweep. Up sweep is that winglets. Okay, so winglets. Google search winglets. When used properly, winglets make a huge difference in basically sealing off the high and low pressure zones. So this is basically why with the winglets, the high pressure zone and the low pressure zone that are on the top and the bottom of the wing are more sealed off, because the air kind of funnels out towards the outside of the. It doesn't really funnel out, but basically, like it shows here, without the winglets, you get a really nasty vortex on the end of the airliner wing. It doesn't so you would kind of maybe think that for propellers it might help, but propellers are a whole different situation than this. This is airliners have nice clean directional air coming in straight front to back. And that it makes sense for those why winglets would help, but with our propellers, it's never getting that nice clean air, right? It's pulling air down from above, and it's also dealing with the side-on incoming air, right? Like when we're hovering, it's somewhat clean, but as soon as we put the nose down and move any direction, now you've got air coming in from the angle from the side as well. So the aerodynamic situation on our propellers in particular,
it's completely different.
There's just all hell's breaking loose. But yeah, if you Google search winglets, it's kind of fascinating. It's really cool. It's also why on rear wings on race cars, you'll see all kinds of action happening with the end plates. And it's the same thing with look at an F1, look at a current gen F1 car, and look at the winglets on the ends of the wing, the ends of the rear wing and the front wing. It's fucking crazy. There's vents now. There's all kinds of shit going on to manage the high and low pressure zones and like more gradually mix them together in a way that's not going to be super turbulent. But yeah, on our propellers, it just doesn't make sense. There's too much chaos going on.
Yep.
Metanertson says, Big Mike and Little Mike, is this like a Sopranos type operation? Superlex says, oh my god, a proper cycling program would be dope. Gemfan, would a proper cycling program be possible?
Actually, yes, it's one of the reasons why I'm here in America. It's one of the secret things I haven't had the time to explain. But recycling props can be very difficult for so many reasons. Like, first, transport, collection and transportation, right? So you might think, okay, I used 10 sets and I want to recycle them. So can I send them to Gemfan? No, it's going to be more difficult than that. Why? Because the shipping is going to just beat the purpose. You're going to waste more on gas for the plane, even for the car, to bring the props than what the props are gonna save. So in this case, we decided there are many different ways to actually reuse and repurpose props. Can I steal one prop?
Totally.
Can break?
You want a 5140 here? Break a 5140.
Yeah, 3-bladed 5-inch.
Oh my god, it's gonna be hard to break one of these, but
Yeah, I
worth a
can.
shot. Oh, I'll grab the darkest colored 5143.
Yeah, it's okay.
That'll be the weakest.
So look, we're gonna be cutting this.
Here. Actually, give me. Let me do it under the cam.
So when you break a prop, right, it's gonna be like this. Oh, so no, show this. I wanna focus on this one. Yeah, right. So you're gonna focus on that one, on that section. And let's say a blade exploded or a blade got bent and you cannot use it anymore, but you can always cut it. As you saw, it's very freaking easy. You just take one with your tool, you just go and it's done. Once you cut it, right, you can just invert these two sections, use a little bit of like electrical tape, and you have protection for your wires.
That's an OG trick right there, friends.
Because keep in mind that the plastic of the propeller is same as this plastic, so it's not gonna grind it so fast in case of the prop being bent. It's not gonna look fancy, but it's gonna be a very useful way to just repurpose a prop, a used prop. That also I designed a 3D printed thing that we're gonna give to the pilots, that you can where you can doing this same process, link props together to make tiny whoop gates.
Oh, that's dope. Nice.
Tiny whoop gates with this. So that's the thing. It's gonna be about that's how we can help. We cannot collect the props because it's gonna be the purpose, but we can bring some new ideas to the table when it comes to doing these kind of things.
Recycling is hard, man. If you guys don't know, like, your local recycling programs for bottles and whatnot, like it's so difficult. All the different colors, all the different types of plastic, like recycling is great and all, but man, it is not all that efficient.
Tomorrow we're gonna be ripping here in Atlanta. So if you want to join, hit us up so you can know where we're gonna be and have fun with us.
We don't know where we're gonna be yet, but
yeah, we don't know yet.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Brandon Beans, I'm in Santa Cruz at least once a year. Nice. Anyone wants to come to fly in Humboldt, California this summer? I wanna.
Oh, that'd be dope.
That would be awesome.
OG Mobula 6, good to go. It's on the HGLRC Areolas 0802 25,000s. That's what I've been working on.
Okay.
Hard type is this skeleton bear cage. I just came out to give to give free props for all. Now, I saw a pilot here, Erkan, I think. No, I don't remember who it was, but it was here in the chat. He brought an X8 with bi-blades, with the FPV cycle motors, and it was a beast.
Right.
Like it was so fast. So fast, it was incredible quad. We need to get Lockheed Martin wind tunnels to test our FPV props. Actually, I don't know if you knew, but Gemfan is the only company in the world that has a wind tunnel specifically designed for FPV propellers. We made it. We designed every single piece of the process, and we got it. It's in the factory, actually.
No way.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's for checking the aerodynamics of the props and all that kind of stuff. Family Guyver, CiottiFPV, what's up, man? What's up, Mike? Had a great time with you at Castle Crush. Thank you very much, man. It was an awesome event. It was really good.
I'm such an idiot for missing that event. It's fine, though. It's fine. There will be another one, hopefully. There better be another one.
Tensile strength, etc. Fish poo.
You said that?
And
Just at random?
Ramdonko. Tiago Ramos, beer money for Mike, $5. Yes.
Nice.
You know what? I'm drinking wine from a cup because fancy. I'm fancy as fuck.
Let's put a Modulus 7. No, let's not.
HQ Prop president says HQ props are biodegradable. That's a good joke. Gemfan Hobby, CiottiFPV, do you think the external compression and internal tension phenomenon that make the Prince Rupert's drops on Gorilla Glass so strong could be applied to our plastic props?
Interesting. That's weird you mentioned that, Kevin, because I was just... the reason you're mentioning that is probably because Destin from Smarter Every Day just did another Prince Rupert's drop YouTube video. Probably not, right? Because like the only reason why the Prince Rupert drop works is because they're dumping it into water to quickly cool the outside. I don't think you can do that with a mold unless like you refrigerated the mold. But man, that would be a fucking nightmare.
Like keep in mind, each mold is like this big.
Yeah.
This big, and it's so heavy that we cannot lift it with our bare hands. Like
Right.
we need a special machine to lift that.
That's a super interesting thought, though, Kevin. Jesus.
Kevin coming with the science.
Versus outer. Yeah.
How about recycling old Vista units that don't work anymore? You know, if I controllers, since there is a chip shortage. Well, yes and no. I don't know.
That's a who's got that don't know recycling. What Vistas don't break, do they? What else we got?
Almost tried for that sponsorship, missed it because he was later. Yeah. I gave a sponsorship, a 6-month sponsorship to a pilot who could change them most, like the props the fastest.
Hell yeah!
It was so fun. It was so fun. Brandon, I'm very much sure that you have to buy. Yeah, you can also make a prop salad with your used props. Yes, agreed. Also, you you can do a costume of Dracula.
Vampire props confirmed.
No. Okay, let's see. Give him a sec to switch counts. Edible props.
Edible props.
THC props. Once you first they help you fly and then they make you fly. CiottiFPV be in Atlanta with Bob Noxious this Friday. Oh, I'm gonna be on Friday here. With the Bob Noxious.
I've got the stream on Friday, but that's about it. I'll be around too. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Carbon fiber props? Yes.
Why do I have so many of these?
Hemp fiber to replace the carbon fiber.
Oh, that's interesting. Hemp props all day.
Yes.
Bot would be all over those.
Hemp everything, yes. Hemp cameras. Hemp condoms.
Oh, boy. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. Yeah. I wanted to give a shout out to my boy, Doom Rider, for being a fucking cool rat dude. He helped me a lot on the event, so thank you very much, Doom. If you're watching, I love you so much, bro. Sad from a crush? Eat your props.
There you go. Perfect.
Dude, I gotta watch that. And John Wick. They make the van entirely out of weed. Oh, why there are no more carbon fiber props? I just explained that. Usually they create interference to the DJI system.
Carbon fiber is an angry material sometimes.
Emax used to sell in the past carbon fiber and biblades. Yes, but in the past when they sold them, there was no DJI available, so the signal was not cutting because of that.
So wild.
Yeah, I watched Dustin's video too, so it's fresh. But I've been fascinated by the Gorilla Glass since it was first used in Android phones and iPhones.
I did not know that's how they make Gorilla Glass. That's pretty cool. That
I had
makes
no
sense.
idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea what they were talking about.
Yeah, wild. Aircon says, did you try to fit the Happy Model 12 amp AO in another frame? I mean, it's the one that comes with the Mobula 7 ELRS. I have Aircon. It doesn't fit in any. That fits in the Mobula 7 1S frame, and that's pretty much it. Which is why this is going to get a newbie drone AIO in a minute here. But yeah, they oversized that 12 amp AIO, unfortunately, which just makes our lives a living hell.
The people in the chat are going crazy with the account of HQ Prop President.
Oh right, yeah. I think that's. I'm pretty sure I know who that is.
He was saying like no, okay, no mind.
It should be Dan. It's probably Dan. Paul McDonald says, I got an Acon 30x30 ESC with the separate board on it, and I smacked the ground so hard the other day it broke from the board. I'm going to try to repair it. Paul McDonald, that is absolutely repairable. Solder it back on and then run a bead of epoxy around that second little daughter board, and it'll never happen again. I've been there. Yeah, totally repairable. You got this, man. Should be fine.
Okay, so I think we're caught up on chat now.
Sick.
If I missed a few, I'm sorry.
So I think I'm gonna throw together a. I have a couple of newbie drone AIOs. I think I'm gonna do a newbie drone AIO in here with the Goober camera and canopy, and then I think I have a full set of these T-Motor 0803 22,000s. Or not. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to build something from this bag instead. I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to build something from here. I got to get a newbie drone rig back together. I don't have a put together newbie drone rig right now. Yeah, I'm going to put a hold on this because I know that the 75s... well, you know what it is? I don't have another set of 65 motors. That's why I was thinking of doing this. That makes sense to use. Well, you know what I'll do? I'll put a tinywhoop.com order in tonight and snag some more of the Zeus Juice 0802 25,000s. They have the separate PCB, and then I can direct solder on the the newbie drone specific plugs, and all will be right with the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That's what we'll do. What do you guys want to see Tiny Whoop related? Jesus Christ.
Isn't that very pilot?
Oh my god. What's his name again?
Jack Bear FPV.
Okay. What's his YouTube name? Doesn't he have a hysterical YouTube name?
Who?
Like One Armed McGillicuddy or something like that? I swear he has a his YouTube name is just awesome.
No, I don't know.
I forget. Kevin Sumner says you should have a co-host on more often. Chat goes so well. The new studio at the house is going to be set up specifically so that I can have people over. Reed in the Wind is in the house. What's up, Reed? So yeah, I'll end the Mac Mini should be fast. I know it's fast enough to actually have somebody come on through Discord, video-wise. So I'll be able to have guests in the building and virtually, and that'll be fun. Rainbow something or other says, how likely is it to break a flight controller in an AIO without breaking the ESC or BECs that power the other devices? That's going to be pretty rare. Typically, the two most common failures are the ESC itself, usually a FET will let go, or a BEC on a flight controller. There's that we don't really see much else on the flight controller fail, other than like I've seen a couple of OSD chip failures because it's a big heavy chip. But yeah, pretty rare, Rainbow, pretty rare. Lord Henrik says bought a bunch of drone parts. Invade. I ruined any part of my drone I had to spare. Now I have enough 5-inch drone parts to make a new build. Can I make a toothpick with a 30x30 ESC and flight controller? Technically, yes, but man, that thing's gonna fly like a bag of assholes. I would not recommend doing that. Yeah, don't do that. If you do it though, take a picture. Just build another 5-inch rig, man. It's you can never have enough 5-inch freestyle rigs. It's true. Because goddamn, do they break all the time.
The more inches, the better.
There it is. There it is. The truth comes out. You heard it here.
That's gonna be it for a week here. Dick jokes and and your mama jokes.
This is really annoying. These Beta FPV 450s with the BT 2.0 don't fit all that well. That's well, maybe if you. It's not too bad when you push it all the way in there. That's what she said. What's up, Tommy Newton?
Tommy.
What else is going on in chat?
Okay, yeah. About the question that I just read, yes, there is a link that you can follow for that. It's www.onlyfans.com/CiottiFPV nips.
There it is.
There you go.
It definitely doesn't not exist.
I'm gonna be taking those pictures today. It's okay.
Good luck.
That's why I'm here.
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Oh my God, where is Bob Noxious?
He's getting called. Where's another?
West Coast Throwdown. Yes, I'm gonna be there.
When is that?
I don't know, but I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, this guy's gonna be at like all the big events now.
I'm gonna be giving some goodies. Please say in German, "You cannot fly drone here."
Oh God.
Is that something you do? You speak in German?
No. Yeah, who? I mean, Mike knows languages, but not German.
German is not one of them.
German ain't one of them. What is this? Is this the V3?
Family Giver, he said, "Yo, what's up, Mike? What's up, brother? All good. Put some footage up in the Discord, man." August 18 to to 21st in Oregon.
When
in
is it?
Roseburg, 18th to the 21st
Of what month?
August.
Okay. Shit, maybe I can make it to that.
I'm gonna be there. Your thoughts on Stranger Things season 4?
Oh damn! I
I
just started it.
I haven't seen even
Yeah, that's the scariest shit ever. I'm not
No.
gonna make it through it.
No, the first episode of the first season. I've never seen the show.
Yeah, Maggie and I made it through half of the 4th season, and it's the scare. I have to do this like for half the fucking episode. I don't know. I think they might be leaning on the horror side of it a little too hard now, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like the story is as good, and they're just like, make it horrifying, and then people still like it. But I don't know. It's just me.
Ciotti, what do you fly? And
Quads.
Mike, what's your favorite prop?
Oh, there's a good question.
What do you fly?
Who, me?
Yeah.
5143-3.
And freestyle. Mine for freestyle are the sbangs, the spang props. Very
I like them a
aggressive,
lot.
very aggressive, but very like low, very a lot of control on low resolution. Like it's very. If I want to go somewhere, I can just look at and then stop.
Yep.
And keep there. To me, that's the best. And my quads are quite heavy, are like 700, so it's a little bit underpowered, let's say.
Right.
But I don't know. The pitch makes it compensate so well. I am from Argentina. Where are you from? From where are you? Yo soy colombiano, muchísimo gusto. Espero que estén muy bien.
Going ham.
There you
I don't know
go.
what any of those words are.
Or I can
You
go.
might have just cursed me out and I wouldn't know it.
你好，我是麦克，我是外国人，我是哥伦比亚人。
Oh shit, now I know he cursed me out.
No,
I
he's
feel
really,
it.
yeah. I'm Colombian. I'm Colombian, but I've been living abroad for 5 years in China. Now I'm gonna live here with Ciotti for the next couple of years. Argentine or Argentinian? It's Argentinian. Raven says, "I love your props. I'm a Gen fan." I'm a Gem fan.
There it is.
Only Gem fans.
There we go.
Muy bien, saludos de Texas, they're saying greetings from Texas.
Yeah, okay.
No, Guillermo was like, Colombian women. If you like to read and enjoy Stranger Things, check out A Door to December by Dean Koontz.
Watch your mouth.
Koontz. The first season of Stranger Things is pretty much that book, okay?
Is it really? Like, is it based on that, or is it just a coincidence? Tell us!
Okay, Mike, tell the chat about Colombian women.
Shit.
With Colombian women, there is something very special. I mean, you're wrong even if you're right. So it's impossible. That's why I married a Russian. My wife is like, in Russia, in Russia, husband doesn't argue.
Nice.
I'm joking. She speaks English amazing. Do you think you could make a coaxial vector power unit?
What the fuck does that mean? What do those words mean?
Maybe I'm too dumb.
What is this little ass motor? 0802 22,000. Okay. Why do I have this?
Come on.
What do you guys want me to build, Tiny Whoop? 65 or 75? Type it in chat. Type either 65 or 75 in chat. 65 I can't finish. 75 I can finish. I think I might throw a 75s together with these newbie... Oh, no. These are only 18,000 kV. That ain't gonna work. Never mind. Not building a 75.
I didn't know, but my ex was Colombian. Yeah, that's why she's your ex. Like Colombian women are just dangerous, man. They're amazing. Yeah, the best advice as a Colombian they can give you, if you want to date Latin American women, get a nice couch. Because you're gonna be living in that motherfucker.
Oh my god.
You're gonna be living in that couch.
Oh my god. I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not gonna perpetuate that at all. Moving on.
Just finished replacing 13mm belts with C-clips FML.
Oh my god, yeah. Good for you for getting that done though. That's like a legitimate challenge.
Yeah.
Oh man, super OCD time. What else is up, chat? What are you guys doing? Who's building something? Why has no one typed either 65 or 75? Metal Dirtskin's typed 75 Tiny Lifter. You know, I have to fix the oh, there's a bunch. Oh wow, everybody wants 75s. Why do you guys want to see a 75? They fly like a bag of assholes. How many times do I have to tell you this? Do you guys not believe me? All right, I can start work on the 75 then.
Hemp props for the win. 75.
Nice.
75 tiny lifter.
75 hemp props for the win.
Up to 75.
I do need to fix the tiny lifters. Maybe I can get one of those going. Wait, no, I don't need to fix them. They're fine. Never mind. Tiny lifters are all fine. I just have to fly the damn things.
It's fine.
Just gotta find some time.
Yeah. They're asking if I've ever been to Argentina. No, I never had the pleasure. I hopefully one day. Now, Ciotti.
Yo.
I need to know, when are we getting when the patrons are getting the nitpicks?
Never. But
we are
stick ends. Those of you that are in on a stick ends fund, you will have gotten an email today. The stick end fund they're going out. They're going out. I printed out all the labels. I numbered all the labels. Compost pile. If you're listening, I need your address. And there's one more. There's one more person whose address I need. But I'm not waiting for it. I'm just sending them out. Compost pile and Blizzard FPV. I need your addresses. Other than that, we're good. And I'm not waiting for it. I talked about this on a stream last week, and yeah, so stick ends are going out, people. Dan Mauer's getting the M3 ones. I think it is first, and I think it's Parker that's getting the M4s. Yeah, Parker's getting the M4s first. There it is.
Did you ever try the redneck burger at Castle Crush, Mike? I was talking to Ciotti about it. Like,
just
it was mega. It was so good. It was 3 patties with bacon in the middle and like a lot of artery obstruction. It was really good.
It was filled with death.
Yeah, that's why it tasted so good.
Yeah. Because meat tastes like murder.
Yeah.
In the words of Dennis Leary.
What size screws do I need for a double stack whoop? Trying to build a new HD0 1S, but none of my screws are long enough.
I think it's M1.3, but it might also be machine thread. I don't have the straight dope on that. But good luck figuring that out, because that's hard. That's one of the things that makes building a double stack whoop really difficult. Actually, go to I think I might actually have you on this one. Head on over to RDQ and search for Mobula screws. Mike, can you actually do this? Can you go to RDQ in a tab there and search for Mobula screws? You can get the longer Mobula screws that should actually work for that.
RDQ. Ooh,
Oh, all right, never mind. Yeah, this computer hates RDQ. Okay, somebody do me a favor. Search, find them, and then copy and paste into the chat what you need to search for on RDQ, because they do have them. They do have Mobula screws, and you'll see they fit. They look a lot longer. Can't miss it. I hate the way that these cameras fit into these Goober canopies. It makes me want to scream every single time I have to mount them. I forgot how frustrating this is. Okay.
I think says I lost like 5 hours of my life with that burger.
Right. Hell yeah. Probably somewhat close to reality.
Kevin Summer coming hot with the link, and it says M1 2x7.
Wow, what a weird size. What a weird size. That I like you for the record, guys. I use those on these 65mm 1S tinywhoops because they're really strong. They will if you're having the problem with cockroach frames where you break the posts off, those screws completely fix that problem. It's really really cool. And technically you could like drill the frame out, but you don't really need to. Just push really hard. Just screw them in, and push really hard, and they'll make their own threads basically. What is happening here?
How is it to live in China? It's different. It's a big challenge.
Huh.
The language, the culture, it's very different. But
Mike keeps
it's
nodding at people here. It's weird.
It happens, yeah. I was explaining Ciotti. When you're in China, you don't see foreigners so often. So when you get to see one, you always like acknowledge each other and you just nod to each other, like, or you just raise your eyebrows, like, hey,
What's up, bro?
What's up? Hey, nice to see you. Like we become a community.
Nice to see some variety here.
Some variety, yeah. So, it's weird to see another foreigner usually in China, right?
It's wild.
Especially nowadays with the COVID things and stuff. It's a nightmare. But now that I'm here in the States and I go to the streets and I see a foreigner, in this case, now it's weird because I keep nodding at them, and they just look at me like, "What the fuck do you want?"
Don't nod at me, bro.
But it's it's completely unconscious. It's difficult to work there. Yeah, it's pretty difficult to work there. I'm working on Ciotti. Hey, I'm working on a naked 4K cam, but I need a 3D print. But I don't know anyone that has a printer.
Oh man, you came to the right place. Head over to the Discord. It's linked on CiottiFPV.com. I think I have a 3D printing channel, or just post in general. There's a ton of people on my Discord that are willing to print cool stuff. So yeah, the collective to the rescue, yo. We got your back. Did
you ever meet up with Skadoosh? No.
Oh my god, I haven't heard that name in forever.
Skadoosh is not a fan of me, I think.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a fan of anyone. He seems pretty grumpy, just in general.
Yeah.
Might not be you.
When are you coming for a trip to Australia? Not anytime soon. I just had a 33-hour flight. So I'm not getting onto a plane unless I actually have to in a couple of months. Kevin Summers says the 3D printing channel on Discord exists,
hey.
And it's open to all.
I thought so. Awesome. For the record, for all of the folks that are so generous with 3D printing stuff, for me and anybody else, thank you. That's like super cool. Like I never thought about that. But yeah, it's pretty awesome.
What up, Botgrinder? What's up, homie?
Yeah. There he is.
Yeah, just chilling.
Yeah. Bot, ask Mike dirty questions. He loves it.
I was just telling that I'm staying with Ciotti for a couple of days, and this is like fart jokes, dick jokes,
Yeah.
and your mama jokes, and that's what she said.
Nonstop.
Like pretty much 24/7.
Back to back to back to back.
I'm still tired from Castle Crush. Yeah, I'm still tired too. Like it was really, really, really good, really active.
I heard like 5 people got pregnant there. That's how much fun it was.
I think I was conceived in the Castle Crush. Yeah. But I have a print going on for 30 hours right now
Jesus.
for a body, a 600 watt brushless motor, even printing the stators on an iron infused PLA.
Really?
What the fuck?
That's super cool. Holy shit. Wow.
And drinking wine from glasses because fancy.
For anybody that's come in late, tinywhoop.com just restocked a shitload of motors. 0603s, 0702s, 0802s, and lightweight 0802s and the regular weight 0802s. Go check it out. Lots of cool stuff over there. Jesse is hooking us up. Some fucking crazy KVs too. 30,000 kV motors over there. I'm gonna snag a set and motor limit them down a little bit, and we'll see what the max KV really is, in my opinion, before it gets really inefficient.
Fucking mosquito.
Don't buy all those motors before I can get some, though. You bastards.
What tiny whoop motors to buy for a 65 25K 020?
Yeah,
Oh.
Kevin, those you'll 0802
0802.
25,000 kV at nice. Yeah, you'll run those at full power. That's almost certainly the right motor. But if you want to play a little bit, the 28,000s and you can motor limit them down, it should be totally fine. I'm super interested in the and then the other thing about the 27 and the 30,000s is bi-blades. You can do them on a 65 mil build with the new Gemfan bi-blades, which are on the desk somewhere here. And
Somewhere.
yeah, maybe you'll get the power back that you lose from the yeah, you got it.
Is this your prop? No. Oh my god. Botgrinder, we share home, dude. Living is expensive.
Nice.
And Bot said like, HQ Pro president, why do you have the same IP as the Fat Shark president? Like we share home, it's expensive as fuck.
There's always a reason for it.
Oh yeah. That's why I'm here.
That's the reason for the trip. There it is.
Oh my god.
Exposed.
Yeah, it's just, oh my god, look at where he stopped the video.
Hey, who wants a set of Happy Model EX0802 19,000s? Because I'm an idiot and didn't order the 25,000s. Oh boy, that's not going well.
My video stopped playing a video from 9gag, and I don't know if you can see
Oh,
what.
gosh.
This is my Instagram right now.
The dirtiest thing I've ever seen.
Oh.
Oh, there's Fat Shark President. He's here.
He's here too.
Where's the fat snail? Bashes. All right, cool. So we're good here. I'm narrowing things down. Why are there props in there?
I can't wait to see the not DJI.
Right.
CiottiFPV, you know I need a set of motors, man. This says Tommy Novus.
Message me. I'll send them to you. Is there a little 0802 over there anywhere?
Yes.
That is not. It's not.
Too much wine, man.
0802. What can I do with it?
You need to loosen up, Mike. More? I just had to have a glass of wine. And I try to be chill, like 24/7. This helps.
Yeah, Mike's a pretty chill dude.
This helps a lot. What size KV tiny whoop motors do you want? I'm ordering some and I'll send you some.
Found him. Wait, what? Ordering some, and I'll send you some. That's a good question, Kevin. I just started to look through their website. I don't know. I actually have to think about it. But I'm probably going to throw an order in tonight. That's cool of you, man.
You had to walk in the president, too. Yeah.
They're in there? Oh, there it is. Walk Snail FPV. There it is.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I need to look. Because I love the idea of these EXs, the Unibells that are really lightweight, but I hate that they're fragile. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll find out.
Smallest motors for a naked Vista.
Depends on the rest of the build. Is it a toothpick? Who's asking that?
Yo.
Bugs FPV? Bugs, what's the rest of the build? Are we talking like a super lightweight toothpick? Or are we talking about like a 250 gram freestyle rig with a run cam hybrid, right? Like, that's the, that's gonna depend.
¿Qué pasa, Mufasa? ¿Qué pasa?
If it's a toothpick, you could probably get away with 1204s. I'll let you know. I'm gonna do exactly that.
Have you ever flown a tiny whoop in a mall?
Not yet. Oh, have you really?
Yeah, I even flew. I flew.
Oh, you flew a fucking Cinewhoop in a mall.
I seen a whoop.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool. That was a cool edit. That's from a while ago too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was that the Pavo?
No, that was the Squirt.
Okay.
That was noisy as fuck. Like, everybody was like, "Oh, it's a drill."
What was that? Was that a gig? You have permission to fly? Lilbootgrinder? Oh boy.
Is my dad here?
Oh my god. DJ, you still in here? Your offspring has arrived.
Yeah, come on. Can you control your kid, man?
Jesus Christ.
20. Oh my god. Please, somebody bring a Botgrinder to the stream.
Oh, by the way, guys, the lightweight tinywhoop.com motors, they have the PCB on them. These Happy Model 0802 EX 0802s do not have the little PCB on the bottom, so you can't change the wires. So basically, what I'm saying here is that if you want to get Happy Model EX 0802s, get the fucking tinywhoop ones. Because they're made by Happy Model. They're just better. They're just better than the Happy Model ones.
Yeah.
So get those.
Yeah.
Get them, yo!
Get it, boy!
Who's, chat, place your bets on how long before all of the tinywhoop.com motors are sold out. What's the over-under? A day, a week, a month? Put your guess in chat. And if you win, I'll give you nothing. As usual. Monday giveaway winners too. They're gonna go out. They're gonna get shipped out tomorrow as well. You should have a email with tracking.
Are you gonna be flying tonight?
Tonight, probably not.
Probably not.
Maybe though. Maybe.
Sold out. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Are any of them? If anybody is on tinywhoop.com, are any of the motors sold out already? Jesse didn't even announce it. People just, I don't know, people just be stalking his website for those motors, I guess. So here's the deal, too. He's got a whole line of 0702s on his website, and all the different, already sold out, Danzilla. Which ones are sold out? Is the question. Yeah. So, and my God, these Happy Model 0702s fly really good. So, and they're very light. So that could be a real winner. Those Tiny Whoop 0702s might become the motors to have. I think for freestyle though that the 0802s are still a better bet because the extra weight gives us a little bit of throw, and they're definitely going to make more power, as you guys have seen around Maggie's house. So, yeah, I'm still leaning towards the 0802s being the best, but it's hard to tell. That tinywhoop.com 0702 is a brand new motor, I think, unless it's made by Happy Model, then it's the same thing. But it's going to have that PCB, so you're going to be able to switch the wires, and that's pretty slick. There we go.
Okay. Okay. How do I lose the jello on my Moblite 7S video?
Spin, when did the jello start? Well, I mean, what's the rig? Mobula 7?
Mobula 7.
I mean, out of the box, the Mobula 7s don't have jello. As you start crashing them, the motor bells are going to get all banged up, and the motor shaft is going to get bent. So more than likely, you've got a motor or two that are vibrating a little too hard, and that's where the jello is coming from. So, yeah, go into turtle mode and spin each propeller up individually slowly, and you'll probably have one or two of those that are going to be vibrating a little bit harder than the others, and you just replace them, and you should be good to go. Technically, it might be all four of your motors, but usually there's one or two that are way worse than the others. So, yeah, that's probably the issue. You can also do that in the motors tab in Betaflight.
Put a foam under the cam, says Erkan.
I do not recommend that. Putting foam under the camera is going to basically, it's going to not allow the AIO to float as freely as you want it to be floating. I actually take, Happy Model puts foam under there from the factory, and I actually take it out, and I never have a problem when I remove it from there. So you shouldn't have to do that, and in my opinion, that's going to cause more problems than it solves.
He says that frame drop, guys. What's going on?
Dropped frames, 350.2%. So just refresh and you should be fine. Robin, nothing I can do about it anyway. Tiny whoop motors do indeed love hair.
Well, in this case, like putting the foam on the camera plate is like fixing a problem, not actually fixing the problem, but just like
it's putting a Band-Aid on a head wound.
Exactly. Like my wife is cheating on me with my neighbor on the sofa, so I'm gonna get rid of the sofa. Kind of.
That's the American way of solving that problem.
Yeah. So yeah, that in this case, yeah, it's always like try to get the less, like the most clean information to the AIO possible.
Right. Yeah, you can do it. You got this. We are gonna build a 75, just not tonight.
0802, 30,000 red rockets, still in 27 sets in stock.
27. Okay, cool. That is good news. Look at that. Oh, no, it's only 3. Damn it. Do I not have another? Ooh, I do. I've got 4. Cool. Yeah, we're going to do another 75mm build, just not tonight. But I'm going to put it in a little bag, and then we'll do it eventually.
It's very tiny.
Very small. Like Mike's nips. I don't know that. I don't know that to be true.
Let's see.
That's hearsay.
Let's see.
Yeah, here's a set of Happy Model EX02 19,000s, though. Somebody buy these for me. Or else.
Or else.
What else is happening, chat? You've got like 12 more minutes of Ultron up in the house before he goes away forever.
I might do that one of these days. I'm actually in surprise under Luke flying pad, so only fly outside Saturday and Sunday also. Bye, Mike. Big hug. Big Hugh.
Guillermo, you're not allowed to leave. What are you doing?
He said, bye, Mike. Big Hugh.
Big Hugh. Nah, we didn't fly today, J-Bo. I had too much work to do, as usual.
Is 90% is 90% ISO good enough to clean thermal paste of PCB boards or do I need 99%?
Oh, that's a good question. I do not know the answer to.
However, I also don't know the answer.
I wouldn't think that it would. I don't know. Chat, what do you think? Chat will answer.
Yeah.
Chat knows more than us 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that goes in there. This guy is gonna get this board with BT 2.0, right? Yeah.
And said Mike out with Walkie. Well, actually, Walkie and Squints are new sponsored pilots by Gemfan. So those are the first pilots that I got to and announce the sponsorship live. Like face to face.
Nice. Oh right. It's always through Instagram.
It's always through Instagram.
Yeah.
So this time was it was really, really, really cool to get to talk to them and offer the sponsorship like there. And yes, they accepted, so they are gonna be sponsored pilots now.
Hell
Team
yeah.
pilots.
Well
No.
deserved.
Mike is the first billionaire from selling props. Of course. I mean, of course.
Everybody in FPV makes all kinds of money, right?
Yeah, like I'm just doing this all the time. Like,
Yeah.
Proper.
This is what the next 65 is going to look like. I just need a set of motors for it. This is going to be the newbie drone 65. We'll pound the shit out of. Stay tuned for abuse. I don't have motors for it right now, though. I'm going to put the Zeus Juice motors on this.
What camera are you using in these whoops? Which analog cams do you like in general?
The Nano 3, the Runcam Nano 3. Mainly because it's so light, but it's also just a decent camera. It's not the best, but it's way light. And you can put it in the really lightweight Mobula canopy as well. So yeah, that's the one, in my opinion. That's the one!
Dum, dum, dum.
The one you want. Oh no!
Mike, where did you get your hat? This hat? This is a Master Pilot hat.
What hat is that? I didn't even notice.
It's pretty awesome. It's my favorite hat. And I got it in the office, like Gemfan's office in China. The team from Master Pilot sent it to us.
Nice.
Ciotti, you should get Maggie to join the sticks and read the chat to you while you build.
Oh man, she's got way more important things to do than that, friends. Maggie's going through a doctorate program, people. Next 5 years of her life. Woo boy, she's got a lot of work coming. She is a brave, talented, gnarly human being.
Yeah.
I am out of my league with her, but you know what? It's all good. Swing. Sometimes you just gotta swing above your weight, class, or whatever the hell that saying is.
Do you think tinywhoop would sponsor you? I dropped Ciotti sent me in comments just for you.
Maybe. If I started making tinywhoop content, probably. Jesse and I have talked a bunch. We have a really cool kind of relationship. And he's just a super chill dude. He's a really cool guy. A lot of that. All the time. Can you grab me one of there's a Gemfan prop bag right on top of that box of shit there.
Yes.
It's a... Perfect.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, the answer to that is probably. But I would, yeah, I mean, contingent upon actually making tinywhoop content. Which I don't do very much, but I really want to. I really want to make some a legit tinywhoop edit or 2 or 3. So yeah, you never know.
With Mike reading the chat, you're getting so much done.
I know, right? It's true.
You guys ever want to join on Sunday with the Phoenix crew were always down to have people. Well, Peter, always, my friend. Really like meeting Mike. Great addition to the show. Yes, I'm gonna be a regular. Like every week.
He's coming to America, people.
No, not so often, but the idea is to be flying with Ciotti around. Not so much the streams, like.
Right, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, but the flying, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Paul McDonald, what tanks are fun? White tanks are fun, but you can't actually go to the park. You have to go to the south. There is hiking trails of the 10, and they allow RC.
Where's that? What are we talking about? Tanks are
White
fun?
tanks are fun,
White
but you can't
tanks?
actually go to the park.
What the hell is white tanks? Holy shit, Tommy Noose got into MIT. Congrats, brother. Jesus. That's got to be, that's a hard spot. I'm sure that's a hard spot to get into. Wow.
Oh, Tommy, yeah, into MIT.
Kevin Sumner says, what do you mean by no tiny whoop spent all of whoop season? Yeah, but I didn't do any actual like edits that I could put Tiny Whoop's logo on. Maybe Jesse wouldn't care about that. I don't know. It's true. I do. Yeah, a lot of live streams have been focused on Tiny Whoops.
Paul McDonald says White Tank Mountain Range in Arizona.
Ah, okay. Nice. That kind of.
Yeah, congratulations, brother. Like,
dude, that's mad.
MIT is almost like, I think it's the biggest tech.
I would think that's one of the hardest engineering schools to get into.
Yeah, after the Colombian ones, yeah.
Different kind of engineering happening in there.
Hemp engineering.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god, no. Are you
powder, bro?
Are you keeping that Reapy award shiny? There it is.
I am, yeah, it's back there. Can't even see it. At the studio at the new house, there'll be a much more prominent spot for it, so you can actually see the damn thing.
Oh, don't raise the Caltech versus MIT discussion. Yeah, good point.
Oh, Caltech, right. That's another really, really gnarly engineering school. People getting in fist fights over that shit, I'm sure.
No, they're too nerdy to fight in their fists.
Oh my god, is that true?
Heading to bed. Have a good night, Ciotti, Collective, and Mike.
Thanks for hanging, homie.
Michael, I hope you think of us while you go to sleep.
I hope you don't.
I hope you do. I hope you do. You got 100% permission to just think of him while you help yourself to sleep. Gemfan Hobby and CiottiFPV Colombian engineering schools do a lot of couch engineering.
I'm a couch engineering specialist.
I'm a couch engineer.
Yeah.
I have a PhD in couchology.
Right.
Couchology.
There's that and there's armchair engineering. I like that saying as well.
Yeah, oh my god, that was awesome.
Hey, for the record, guys, I asked Jesse to have some motors made with the Newbie drone specific plugs, and I assume that he didn't. But I asked so that you don't have to do what I'm doing right now, which is just the worst. This is totally doable, though. You can get the, I think they're called JST 1.25. I don't know. The industry standard plug for Tiny Whoop motors is either JST 1.0 or 1.25, and then Newbie Drone uses the smaller one. And so, yeah. And you can buy them off of their website, and a lot of these Tiny Whoop motors have the little PCBs, and then you can just swap your cables out. This way you don't have to direct solder your motors to your AIO, which is a pain in the ass.
Mike, did you see The Expanse? I watched the first 2 episodes so far because of Kyle Hill. Have you seen Kyle Hill?
Yeah, he's
science YouTuber.
Oh no, I thought it was one of the actors.
No, science YouTuber.
Yo, The
Incredibly
Expanse is the goddamn
amazing
truth.
dude.
Expanse is the truth.
The Expanse. They say he says that he has talked to the writer and the director.
Right. He probably fucking worked with them.
He said that the Expanse is the show that is the most accurate scientifically to with all the kind of principles.
Yep.
Like it's incredible.
Yeah, the way that they deal with gravity and shit is really cool.
Yeah.
That's the best sci-fi show I've ever seen. Sorry, Star Trek: Next Generation, but you know.
Yeah. Fun fact: do you know balls don't don't have any weight in
balls?
space? No. They just float.
Like testicles?
Yeah.
Ah.
Don't ask me how I know, but.
Yeah.
Just direct soldering the whoop motors, says Atix. Atix. I think we'd all rather have newbie drones switch to the standard. Really.
Oh my god,
Come on.
yeah, me too. Me too, but they won't.
Yeah.
They are entrenched in these, and for them to change would be nutso. Alright, friends, it sounds like the chat is slowing down a little bit, and I think it's 10 o'clock, is it not?
Demo FPV, love you too, brother. It's 10:01 p.m.
Look at that. Hurry up and ask any questions of Gemfan Hobby.
Before we leave to play video games and drink beer.
Right.
That's the FPV life. Beer, drones, and bitches. Like, woo, bring the bitches. No.
Right. So I'll be back Friday night at 7. Mike'll still be here, whether or not he's out flying, who knows. But yeah, I'll be back Friday night at 7. Maybe Mike will be with me. I'll see you guys then. Give you guys another couple of seconds to see if there's any last second questions for Gemfan Hobby.
For you, babies.
As I smash my head into the wall doing the soldering work that I hate doing, which is the microscopic tiny whoop stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing. Thanks for hanging.
Oh,
friends.
Chomper. Oh,
Chomper's in the house.
Chomper's in the house. Fuck off. You missed us.
Chomper, say something to Mike. Eirik is in the house. What's up, Eirik? How are you? Is it? Wait, I thought it was Eirik. Okay, no, it looked like Eric from far away. Yeah, I was sure it was Eirik. Eirik is on the team and we're working with Joshua on the on his website, FPV Know It All. And so yeah, we get to hang out for an hour every Wednesday and crack jokes and try to figure out different ways to make the shopping list even better. And we had some really cool ideas today, actually. So there's some really fun stuff coming. Yeah, even a new domain potentially, which is going to be really exciting, especially with all the out of stock nonsense. So lots of cool stuff coming, man. We're putting the work in.
Hello.
Okay. Eirik, it's the beginning of the month. Don't forget to do your invoice for Joshua. I just forget to invoice him.
Ciotti, how do I become a team member? How do you sponsor pilots?
So earlier in the stream, Mike gave one hell of an answer. Oh, me?
Yeah.
Wait, what? What do you mean by team member, Tommy? You talking about with Gemfan on Team Gemfan or on Team CiottiFPV? Team CiottiFPV, you just join the Discord or just hang out.
Exactly. Join Discord or send him money directly, cash, please. Like not less than 20s. Come on.
There it is.
Also, diamonds are accepted, but with a certificate, please.
Earlier in the stream, though, Mike gave a great answer to how to become sponsored. The long and short of it, and basically my, usually I tell you guys, like, don't, just do your thing and let them find you. But a little bit of a better answer is going to be, like, just provide value. Like, if you're gonna Like, just make yourself indispensable. Make yourself a person that they want to sponsor, and then get in touch with them, or at least have a really good like pitch for how you're going to help them out. Because asking for a sponsorship is asking for money, so you gotta give them something in trade, basically. But for a much longer, better answer, rewind the stream, because Mike did a hell of a job explaining that.
I gave an answer of about that on minute 10 of the stream, something like that. So you can go and check it out. You can repeat, go back, play back the video,
there you go,
and then watch the rest of the stream, because it was also been full of a lot of interesting facts about Ciotti's nipples,
dick jokes,
and many dick jokes.
All right, people. I'll be back Friday at 7. I love you all very, very much. I hope you have an awesome Wednesday night. And, don't do anything I wouldn't do. My name's Aaron Ciotti.
My name is Mike Duran FPV.
And go fuck yourselves. No, San Diego. That's a bash from Anchorman. Did anybody get it? Love you guys. Be good. Here's some flying, and don't poop your pants.
Yet.
Good luck. It's gonna take some work to not poop them pants. What is happening, computer? Come on, play the thing. There it is. Oh, it's my hand. That's great. Anybody want to see my hand? Oh boy, here's the trippiest shit ever. Wait, no. Should I leave it upside down?
Jello!
Yeah. Where's rotation? Rotation, 180 degrees. There we go. Be good. Love you guys. See you Friday. Bye. Hold on, I gotta restart OBS to get that. Wait, no, hold on. Maybe I just didn't do the thing in the place. Yeah, I didn't do the thing in the place. Now you guys will get audio. Love you. Bye-bye.